this. Here's me like this. Just a second. Hold on a second. Yay, egg. And then the water here. Up there. There you go, friends, again. There you go. Okay. Anyway, what I need to do here is like this. Anyway, so I felt like they were. Anyway, what I was saying is, they were, Maddie and Mary. They had this house party, and there were times when it was okay. When we were over there, when it was okay to be over there, i.e., a movie night. I made them supper. I made them a meal. Whatever. Things were good. It was totally fine. Albeit Mary wouldn't be remembering what she was saying if she got drunk, but it is what it is. But anyways, though, so they had this one house party that all these people come over. But right, so anyway, though, I think we went to the part where the shades were drawn. Her room looked very dark. I don't think any shades were drawn. I could be wrong. But anyway, so they had this house party, and so Maddie out in the thing basically goes, oh, in case you're wondering, Mary's having sex in the bedroom, I guess, so don't disturb her. And she said this out in the public area, the public hallway. So I'm like, okay, this is a thing, I guess. It was just weird. Because like, I guess because it was my first time living in an apartment like that. So just hearing that, it's like, wow. I don't know about you. I don't know if I like having my sitting. I don't know if I like having somebody telling me what I'm doing. Sorry about that. That's just my. I have a USB thumb drive. USB thumb drive thingy. It's like Mary got upset at me because I guess I shared some personal information. I guess I shared she liked to be. To me. I shared some things. She loved to sing. She loved this. She loved to sing and do this stuff. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. And then anyway, so she shakes it offline. But like she said, Maddie says this, like it's a thing. It's like, wow. I don't know if she like people saying she likes to have sex and then like that. But I don't know. But this was kind of, and she said that stuff in the hallway. Like anyone can hear this. So anyway, okay, fine. Okay, fine. But then I think too that night too, Josh had come home and he saw, and then he had come in and be like, oh, I think too we came in briefly. I think they were doing their thing. Mary was probably smashed, and I don't know. Maddie was probably under the influence of something. I know. I do know she's. I know from time to time. I guess she does imbibe and whatever. But no. But it's like But I think too that's when it happened. I think one of the first or second times. No, I think it was the first. I think to me, I forget what it is, but I know like there's a couple of instances when Mary would whisper in my ear or something and go, I'm cute as fuck. In any other situation, at the time I'm like, okay, thank you, but okay. But in my mind I'm like, okay, my drunk person just complimented me, but I felt kind of uncomfortable by that. I thought, okay, and then of course, Josh thought she was hitting on me. So I guess back then I didn't really realize what she was saying, because I didn't really realize that I told them this, and again I didn't know that they didn't remember. She didn't remember what she did. She didn't know that she had said that, and so of course I didn't quite get that yet. I didn't quite put two and two together and find out, oh, she doesn't remember it because she doesn't know. That's why she's honestly defending something that she doesn't remember that she did, pretty much. And so okay, but then finally, there's another time when they were being loud, drunk and high. I'm guessing they're being very drunk and high. I'm guessing, but they were loud for the most part. But that's what they were doing. Drunk at least. So, and now it's like, at this point, Josh was still doing stuff, but though I think he wanted to get some sleep or something, and he had contacted them through text, and they didn't listen. They weren't getting his message, because he says, "Come on, Marcus, we gotta go over there again." Because I think this time at this point, I think he wasn't feeling too good about. He was kind of angry at them. He was kind of upset at them, because I think too they're being really loud again. They've done this a lot. Well, at least no, they've done this about 2 or 3 times. And I know they've done this a couple times, and there are times, I think this time Josh wasn't too happy about that. I know, like, we have had our, I know we have now no longer, we have parted ways. But even I understood that guy. They were being a bit loud, and he wanted to get some sleep, and he had to go to work the next day, and it was just not good. They're being kind of they're being kind of loud. They'd be very loud and sleeping over there, and of course, they're all drunk, broke off their ass. Well, some of them are anyway. And when it is what it is. They're young, and I guess they don't know any better. Who knows? But that's just me. But anyway, though they were drunk, and so that's when I think Mary again that's when it happened again. She had whispered in my ear, almost the same thing. I'm cute as fuck. But at this time, I think at this time I really still didn't get it, because I think I didn't get it quite yet either, because at the time I didn't really. It was only a couple of days later, a couple of weeks or so later, when Mary was like making some orange bars or something. She's making some snacks or something, some bars. She's really good at that. But I feel too as well. She was. I had mentioned that to her. In passing out, hey, I appreciate the compliment you gave me while you were drunk the other day, a couple of times back. And she goes, "Oh, Marcus, I don't remember myself saying that." What? And then in my mind, I'm like, okay. I'm sorry. Okay. So this woman doesn't remember that she said this to me when she was drunk. And to me, I just, that's something going off my head. It's like, didn't quite know how to process that. And to me, my family kind of went, oh, you should take the win because a drunk woman complimented you. But the more I said that to myself, I'm like, I didn't like that. Like, oh, sorry, that's my other phone. I feel that as well. Like, I feel in my own, if I was a man, if I was drunk, saying that to Mary, she probably wouldn't like that too much. Even if I was a friend, that'd be, to me, in my opinion, that'd probably creep her out a bit too. So it's like, so why is that okay if she does that? Why isn't that okay? But yet it's totally okay if it happens to me. So it's like, I talked to some friends about this too, some of my lady friends that aren't family, just to get a beat on this, because I felt like at this point, sometimes talking to my family about this probably isn't the best thing I should do, and I should get more, to me I feel like, but I wasn't okay with it. I just wasn't. And nowadays, now that they have now, Manny and Mary have been on their own ways. Manny moved to some other place. She moved, I think, to Grant Township. She's doing her thing. I think Mary's still in the apartment. And I think that sadly she was, I think she's not, I think her job's firing her, stuff like that. I don't know. But I hope she's doing okay. But but it just rubbed me the wrong way. And plus, add to the fact, in my opinion, see, I know Mary had texted me back, she doesn't like people who are knowing about her personal life. But then again, I have an issue with that, because she has a friend who posts all the stuff on Instagram with her in them. A lot of it is her personal stuff. Going to her family's, this person posts quite a lot. And I feel that, in my opinion, that is very hypocritical, because it's like, okay, if she doesn't like me talking about this stuff on YouTube, then why is her friends posting all this stuff on Instagram and all this stuff? It's still there too. And it's like, it just feels like, okay, I think it's because too, maybe it's because I'm not really a friend, and but then again though, it's like, no matter what, you see, she's been to concerts, she's been all this, but yet, I feel like, isn't that not personal information? But yet, this one friend just shares it like it's nothing. That's what I don't like. It's almost, I feel it's hypocritical because she's saying, "Oh, don't do this for me," but yet her friend is sharing all this stuff. And plus, too, I think she's gone to Vail, Colorado. She's gone to concerts. She's gone to all these things. I know this because her friend posted this publicly. And plus, even though I am not on that platform anymore. People, there are ways to view that stuff without needing an account. So it's like, okay, lady, but yet all the stuff you're posting is still, it goes against everything you just told me. I think too, for French, she's pretty wealthy too. I guess she goes to really good places because, so it's like, I feel what Mary told me is a mixed message because her friend posts about where she lives all the time almost. I think she hasn't done it as most, but like I feel like, okay, if you don't want to have people share this personal information, like you don't like people sharing about your personal life, then how about all the stuff she shared about all this stuff could probably count as personal information. It just this disconnect. I feel like it's only good if if a friend posts it, but she still posts it. So she's still posting this stuff, so it still counts. So it's like, so it's like, okay. And that's what I feel really disconnected is because if you say, "Oh, I don't like this stuff being shared about me," but yet somebody else is sharing this anyway about you, yeah, that does count. That is pretty hypocritical. I feel that maybe those people should not be sharing those things about you anyway. I feel that if you're gonna say one thing, don't do another thing, which is what hypocrisy is sometimes. Because I feel like, and I know like, and I'm wrong, so that's what it's not okay. I guess too, and I'm gonna see a therapist again. I might go see. I know when I go to my psychiatrist. I am gonna ask to see my therapist again. I have through them because some of this stuff is just confusing as fuck. But I still don't like it. I feel like you can't just say one thing and then have your friends post you went to a Lynx game or went to a friend's wedding or go to all the other stuff or went to a party or went to like a concert or a couple of concerts, or went to the fair and went with your friends. To me, that's personal information, but yet, I don't know. I feel that you should, if you say don't share personal details about me, I feel that those still personal details about you too. So it's like, okay, but it is what it is, okay. And then I just don't. But anyway. And so anyway, too, I'm sorry I spent about 10 minutes talking about Mary, but it's just stuff that I just don't get because this lady can just say these things, but yet have her friends do something completely different, and they call it, and then, be shame on you, Marcus. But then again, but that's okay. My friends can post about me going to all these places because they're my friends, and they can post it, shit like that, So it is what it is. But I don't like it. But I guess I feel she is very hypocritical when it comes to that, and I feel like too. My next point is, I know this is me bitching about shit and things, so just, but to me, I feel because, too, as well, I feel that because they'd rather not, too, when she says stuff about this, so she says this stuff, too, I got to do this, some of the stuff I feel like when she does talk to me about this stuff, I feel it's in a very condescending tone. It's just like, she talks to me, I can feel like she doesn't really care, and I'm just somebody just to move along with. She does have ADHD, so she always has this go-go mentality. But I don't like how I'm just being shoved off. Because Marcus, you're just doing this to me, you're doing this. I feel like I think for both of them now, Mary more than Maddie, that I'm inconveniencing them. Well, Maddie's living her life, but even that though, it's like because they both don't really want to talk to me too much, or plus I feel like because I guess they're younger than me, and it is what it is. But it's like I feel like by them just typing, even by Maddie texting me, even calling me too much, even by tear texting me, I think it's making things worse. And I feel like too many people rely on texting too much to solve their issues when it doesn't. And it's like, it just upsets me a bit, although I can't be too upset about it. But I feel like for me, I need connection. I need to talk to people. And I know that probably Maddie or Mary aren't the people to do that with because they just don't care. They're just moving on. They could give a fuck less. To me, I'm just some random dude now they give a fuck less for, so okay, fine. But at the same time, though, I did feel uncomfortable. I did feel uncomfortable with this. And so they're not really going to address this stuff. They don't care to address this stuff. They'd rather just type and forget it. I feel. So like this is more of an update video, but this is me just sharing feelings and stuff. That I feel like this is why I don't like to just type people. That's what texting to me just doesn't work it. And if you're gonna talk to me, just don't type me as much because it's gonna make things a lot worse. So it just sucks. It sucks that we're in a state where instead of just actually talking to people, not even calling people to me any good because like. For them, it's always like I'm always thinking I'm inconveniencing them, so it's like I'm not even gonna be worth their time and effort anyway because they're just gonna say okay, Marcus, okay, and it just sucks. I'm sorry about this. This is just like I'm kind of saying this. It's gonna be like you're not gonna see my. So yeah, it just sucks because I see this happen a lot, and it's like I see this, and it's just I feel like some of these people who say, oh. I just feel people who type me a lot are just going to make things worse. And by just typing me and not making the effort to call me, is just going to make things a lot worse. Especially, it just sucks, And I'm coming to the other, and even like when I talk to my friend recently, I just, hold on a second. They're allowed not hearing about that and do this stuff. Anyway, though, so when I talked to this one friend, she's really cool and stuff. But again, it was kind of hard for me to like, talk to her because she just is counting on typing, and because it's like to me it's like 11 o'clock right now, so it's like she's not gonna like get off her beat. She's just not gonna like call me like this. But it just sucks because it just highlights it where I need to talk to people, and maybe texting people just ain't gonna be worth it for me because it's like if I can't talk to people, and just text all the time, it's not gonna do me any good, So it sucks. But it's like, plus I'm usually in my own head a lot more nowadays because I'm just in my own head a little bit too much than I want to be. And so it's just not good for me anyway to just keep dwelling on shit. But at least here on YouTube, I'm just going to say my thoughts. Nobody really cares. Sometimes, most people, the people that I'm talking about in this video, I don't know if they really care. I don't know about posting this on, I don't know, But it sucks because it misses me sauce. But at the end of the day, I know even though if me is complaining about people like this, I know they're good people. I know that this is me getting my sauce out at almost damn near midnight while I'm making brownies here. But it's just something I need to. It does highlight. It highlights how I shouldn't depend on interaction as much of texting, and when somebody is drunk and inebriated, it can still make me feel uncomfortable, but I should really deal with it. I should really learn. I should really, it's good to know that even though some people might give me advice that is okay with them, that maybe isn't okay with me, even though they say it is. And as an older autistic dude, I learned those things. I can't learn those things. As I go here. Because I know all those people care for me. I'm happy that those other two were in my life, but there are things that I did not agree with that they did that they did to me, even though not physically, but they just for verbally or mentally, was not okay with me. But at the same time, but safely though, knowing I need that help and knowing that they probably don't give a damn less, they could do that and just walk away. Meanwhile, here I'm stuck with this. I do have to do some marathon and make sure I get the help I need too, just to make sure everything is kosher in my head. Because I just feel like it just wasn't okay what they did, but again, not knowing that they don't care, okay. They're not going to really call me, they're not any, and I know texting me ain't going to help either. And I think even calling me probably won't help them either. Because then at home, it's a hoping and hope thing, so yeah. Anyway, as well, I texted this other friend of mine. I basically left off saying, "Oh, I wish I had somebody to talk to," and then I said, "Okay, good night." And then I think to myself, God, she must think I'm a stupid asshole. I don't know, but it's like to me, it just highlights my need for human interaction. But I need to do more about that. And I know, like right now, I'm just trying to find my own wings here. I know that too. That yeah, I need to do some stuff with that. So I do need to take care of that stuff too as well. So yeah. Anyway, I got the thing. So I need one cup there. Let's do the one first cup water here. Do that one first cup water. So I can do this here. I'm gonna do this here as well. I'm just gonna do this here. Do this here. Cool. I guess I got the water there. So I got some water. My icky sink. So I got that. Don't miss water there. I'll do that. I'll do this here. Okay. I missed this here. I missed doing stuff like this. Okay, one egg. So I'll this too. We got these eggs here. So anyway, I'm just gonna do some. Hold on a second. Be right back. I'm gonna. All done. Yep. All done. Yay. All done being whipped at me. All done being cooked at me. That's good. All good. Okay. Yay. Granted, though, and then I got cut off for a second. Then my phone kept being a bastard. But granted, though, it's like I don't know. I kind of wish people would get out there. I kind of wish that. Too many people want. I feel. Too many people want. I don't know. Too many people. I feel like I don't consider people online to be my friends. If I'm not going to meet them in the real world, then they're not. They're just not. Yeah, they're not going to be my friends at all. Because if I don't know you, if I'm not going to meet you, then no. And I feel that as well. A couple people that I do have the number with. This one person I know, she's also autistic on the spectrum. I feel like she doesn't feel like talking to me too much. She don't have to keep typing. She was nice to be. I was on a Discord a while back. I'm happy she does keep in touch with me. But I feel like, I know, like, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to talk to this person if she will not make the effort? And again, though, I really don't talk to her enough. I mentioned her on some of the stuff, but I know that's how she will communicate with me. But I kind of just leave it at that because I know it isn't even worth my time to keep fun with that. Anyway, it won't be worth my time to do that because it's like at the end of the day. So those people, they're not really the differences between friends and acquaintances. So people like to say, people don't believe. To me, I feel, in my opinion, there's a difference between a friend and an acquaintance, and there's definitely a connotation. People who I can talk to, people who will actually make the effort to talk to me, and to me, I might even I might make a better say on this because, okay, I'll put this thing over here. Now that I kind of know that, even if I say a person is my friend, it is dependent on how much effort they make to keep up that friendship. If you're just gonna all you do is text me, but not make any effort to call me, I'll say, hey, what's up? You're not my friend. Full stop. If you're not gonna make much of an effort to me, if you're not make much of an effort, and all I want to do is text and say, oh, I don't want to talk to you. Then maybe you are not considered my friend. Because if you're not putting the effort necessary to make more effort to actually call me or talk to me, then you should really rethink your version. You should rethink your version of if I'm your friend. Because to me, you are not. And if I don't know you personally, and if you're in an area that I cannot easily see you on, like let's say if you're like in Florida or California or whatever, because I know most of you guys or live in California is different because I do have family that live there. But still, though, if you don't live in those places in California, I'm not gonna see you. I'm not gonna make an effort to see you because Why would I make the effort to see you if you don't even make the effort to talk to me? And typing isn't what I call making an effort. It's okay, but if I can't have a conversation with you, then it's not a friendship. I cannot consider that a friendship, and you know, and you got to make. And I feel like you need to make more of an effort to actually make an effort to talk to me than just type all the time, because I'm autistic as well. It's hard to gauge how you're saying it, how you're wording it through a typed word. And this is my biggest complaint about people who say those things, like, oh, typing is best. No, it's not best. You gotta figure out how to make an effort. You're not gonna, if you really want to talk to someone, talk to them. Don't fucking type all the damn time. And to me, with all this conversation, with all this like type stuff on Discord and stuff, that's even worse, because it's like it makes people that only want to rely on typed messages to really, and I see this happen to me as well, because I deleted a bunch of Twitter accounts, all these accounts, because too many people relied on typed words, and because they don't want to make an effort, they'd rather not. They'd rather make as less effort as possible. So if that stuff happens, they can go on their Twitter or whatever and say, oh hey, and hey, look, and hey, look what this guy did to me. Look how bad he is, bad. Although not knowing me and not actually knowing what's going on, they just assume and just blah blah blah, and they get validation. And to me, that's what those apps are. It's not about friendship. It's about validation. Especially like that, and now as well, because if you're gonna be friends with me, don't be friends with me on social media. Be friends with me. Be friends with me in real life first, and then follow me on a phone app or something. Okay, it's not bad. I feel like being on social media always makes things worse. Let me say, sorry, I gotta set my timer here. To me, whenever you're on social media, I don't know. To me, to me, the social media is I don't know. I feel it really does the road no good. At first it was cool. Oh hey, we're doing these things, but in actuality, it just makes things a whole lot flippin' worse. It just makes things a crap ton worse. And because of that, it just sucks. It just sucks. Yep, anyway, I got all this taken care of. Brownies in the oven. Things are good to go. But other than that, to me, I guess I just, when it comes to, I think I do need to, I don't know, probably repeating myself a whole damn lot in this video. But you know what? It is what it is. I didn't do this too much damn times. But I just wish, just hope I can just, I know too, I should really take care of this stuff. I know little by little, I know that being a therapist will really help me. Let me just get on my own head a bit, and give me something to talk to a bit, and just to make sure I'm doing okay, mentally. Just like, I just gotta take care of myself, especially mentally, because now that friend I had is no longer in my life. He wasn't the best in the world. Well, a little bit about him too. See, I think to me as well, I think, he was, to me, another thing about it, he was okay. But I think what happened was too, because there was some stuff ideologically we disagreed with, and for a time it was okay, because there was always a buffer zone when I would go be with him. I kind of knew he was kind of, hey, dude, stop that. But I would go home afterwards, and there'd be that buffer zone, right? I wouldn't have to always be around him. Sorry about this, all dark and stuff in here. So there'd be that. But, I think what happened is to invest too, plus he had something with the jobs, the job he had didn't go as well. And then, then he was working little jobs here and there. And all the while, he was getting late fees and stuff, and it wasn't too good. And then it kind of fractured the friendship a bit. And then too, plus I feel like there's some things he said too when he was with the neighbors that were kind of off-putting. Just stuff and things. My mom goes, their mom and his mom went there should be, maybe they'll make up, maybe they'll have a chance of making up. But, I don't know, I just feel like there's some things he said too when he was with the neighbors that were kind of off-putting. Just stuff and things. Just stuff and things. My mom goes, their mom and his mom went there should be, maybe they'll make up, maybe they'll make up, maybe they'll have a chance of making up. I will say, I kind of wish that, because he had so much stuff, and getting to know him probably wasn't the best thing for me to do. Well, intimately knowing him, because knowing how because he has some views on certain things that if I was not living with him, if I would not have lived with him for that long that I did, maybe it would have been, maybe we still could have, maybe this friendship wouldn't have taken the turn it had done. And I've known him for this long, and it's like part of me, maybe we'll see. I keep saying this to myself. He's an asshole. He did this. He did that. But now the time is passing. I know he's not now that I know he's like that now. But at the same time, sorry, I'm talking here. At the same time, knowing that now there's a big buffer zone again with him, knowing that I can't really, there's no I can't really help what he is. But like being with him, I just didn't want to be around that all the time. That he had these issues that I think he could use some help with, mental help with. But it's up to him if he wants to do it. And we'll see about that. But I probably would, but again, though, I know when I think if I see when I see my therapist again, I'm gonna talk to him about that. I know like he did some things to me too that I need to talk about. That just a whole lot of things, just to make sure I'm right with myself, and maybe too as well. Maybe as well. Part of me thinks, if Mary hadn't hit on me, sorry, but I know I'm much at least of the term of it. But I said I'm cute as fuck, knowing she was drunk. Maybe I could weather that better, but now I just can't. It's just hard for me to handle that because like this woman did this to me, knowing that she didn't, not knowing this, it's like it's not good. I can't really, I need some better help processing that because it's like okay, yeah, to take the win, but it's like should I be taking the win? Like, shouldn't it be not okay either? Shouldn't it not be okay if that, if I was a man saying that to her, does her family say, oh, you should take the win for having a man hit on you? No, I don't think so. That's me being raised around all these women. I was raised around a woman family. They wouldn't like that. So to me, it's like, why would I like, to me, I should not like that either. If I feel uncomfortable because my friend said this inappropriate thing to me, I have a right to feel uncomfortable as well. So hopefully the therapist can help me and deal with that better. Because I know that Mary is kind of off on her own thing, and she probably won't care and doesn't want to care. Maybe she doesn't want to care, or she just not want to deal with that. So, but anyway, with that said, oh fuck, I keep saying this. Sorry about that. In case you just saw it by accident, I think my phone just went top out again. But no, it's just stuff I had to deal with, and it's like stuff I'm learning to deal with too. But anyway, though, when it comes to Josh, we'll see. I don't really. Now the time is passing in a way that I'm not around him anymore, and I'm in a place where I can probably, if I saw him on the street, hey, how you doing, dude? Enough time is passing that even though I can't reconcile what his views are, which it is what it is, but I can't really hate him for that. I can't really you fucking bastard, how dare you. I know we ended off really badly, but, at the end of the day, I'm happy he was in my life when he was. He saved me from a tough spot. I was going through shit. And, I can say this a lot too. There was a time when I got fired from 3M, he was there in a way that he was working, but back in the day, he was working for the bus company. So he was helping me in the fact that he understood what I was going through, and that was cool of him to do. To me, it just sucks that knowing him a little too well kind of cost us both in that respect. Because maybe, I don't, because I feel that, I know that not everybody is the same. And it's good to have people that are different of you and different opinions. But I guess to me, because how I was raised, it kind of really clashed with me. But then again, as I mentioned, as I'll say it again, because I tend to repeat myself way too damn much times, now that time is passing now, that now I can take a step back, get help for myself as well. I can see, hey, maybe, maybe I can, maybe someday, hopefully, there'll be that chance to approach and go, hey, I just hope you're doing okay, and help, although he like, dude does owe me $300 for grocery shopping, but I don't think I'm gonna get that back. So, it is what it is, but yeah. But anyway, but for the most part, again, time has passed enough that maybe, even though maybe we can at least be acquaintances again, and we'll see, we'll see, you know. But anyway, though, this has been update video here. I know I say a lot in here. I know I've been dealing with a lot with all that. Work is going good, going very well, and yeah, my boss is okay. I've had some friction with him, certain things and stuff, but it's been worked out. So, yeah, yeah, It's other than that, I've been okay. I'm just, things are going the way they should, I hope, and yeah, Anyway, that's all I got here. So I know this is just been an update, and I hope that for those people I just mentioned, I hope they're all doing okay. And I know for those of you that have my phone number that I mentioned in this video, I know you probably don't see this because this is going to be YouTube only. I'm only posting this to YouTube, so yeah, so I'm not saying, so this is okay. This is me being me. Hope I didn't fuck it up. So I'm just dealing. This is me just updating myself and my situation, my mental headspace. So I will take care. Have a good night. I'm gonna edit this a bit. So at the most part, I'm gonna edit this. This isn't gonna be. I made this pretty easy for myself. I'm just gonna edit out the parts that I didn't that didn't have much in there, and then post this to YouTube. So have a good people. Have a good night, and a beautiful tomorrow. Take care. Be kind to one another, and have a good one.